Live on Facebook. We're streaming live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We're also live on YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. You can also watch us on Instagram and on X, Nigeria Info PH. Send in your questions and contributions using the WhatsApp number 0809 0306416. My guest has been the ADC National Spokesperson, Bolaji Abdullahi. Sir, thank you for staying on the line for us. All right. We know you have a very busy day, so we'll just make it very quick. Two more questions as I promised before the break. First is to talk to us. Is the ADA a forgotten story, or is there ever going to be a chance where coalition members who have now all moved into the ADC decide to say, well, this is too much, let's just go register the ADA and kick on from there?
So I think they are not related. For the coalition who are solidly in the ADC is a party that we took a deliberate care before we decided on. So there is no question of turning back from ADC.
Okay.
So we're solidly in the ADC.
All right, well said. Then what would you say about the allegations that you have been making and your party have been making that, security agencies are now being used as tools to hunt members of the coalition leaders in the ADC? Some people think that, well, that's not true, that if people have questions to answer, they should answer those questions and not make it a political witch hunt.
So, I mean, those who have questions to answer should ask. EFCC in recent times simply realized that some of the leaders of ADC have cases to answer and have been harassing them. And we've seen situations where cases against other high-profile political individuals suddenly disappear the moment they join the APC. But that's not the issue now. The issue is that anybody that has a case to answer should answer those. That have questions to answer with the EFCC regarding their time in office to answer those questions by all means. So what you see in the AFC, what you see EFCC doing is a media trial, dragging these individuals on the public space and announcing that they have been tried for this amount of money and all that. And the objective is nothing but to discredit them, to bring down their reputation in the eye of the public. And that is why we say that this is wrong. This media trial is, or media lynching, as we call it, is wrong. If these people have committed any offense, please by all means charge them for contract and all this political drama, all this media drama that EFCC enjoys so much. And that is why they are not getting the kind of conviction that they need to get, because they are more interested in the drama of what they do rather than the substance of it, and allowing themselves to be considered as the bulldog of the ruling party, which is not good for the fight against corruption in Nigeria. That's one. Two, we've also seen violent attacks. These are just mere allegations. We've seen violent attacks against members and leaders of our party. We saw it in Kaduna, where our meeting led by Governor Erufai was disrupted and members attacked by political governors. You saw it in Cape, you saw it in Lagos, where we rented an event center within its premises, and the place was invaded, where we thought the sacrifice was invaded by terms of the state government. We saw it in Ondo and other places. So this is a matter of concern for us, because it does not appear for what we see that APC and the ruling party is preparing for 2027. Rather, it appears that they are preparing for war. I think the opposition party is
So how do you then deal with this? Because you just highlighted it. I was going to ask if already the ADC we're seeing these sort of attacks at different meetings and gatherings of members of the ADC, and then we have the elections just close by. Campaigns would definitely start, which would mean larger gatherings of ADC party members and followers. What then happens? How is the ADC looking at making sure that this doesn't get out of hand?
Well, I mean, the government has a responsibility to make sure that the country does not deteriorate into anarchy. That's the primary responsibility of government. And a country, in parts of the country that are suffering from all kind of insecurity situations already, banditry and kidnappings and all sorts of things that the government ought to address, but they are not able to address now. You said they are going after political opposition. We continue to tell our members to remain calm and undeterred. But for how long will we continue to do that? I mean, these are also human beings. So if the government does not do the right thing to protect political spaces, political individuals from harm, then they by themselves are creating the security situation in the country for the whole world to see. And elections can only take place where people are confident that when they go out, they can vote peacefully and return home. So unless the APC government does not plan for the election of 2027 to hold, if they do want the election of 2027 to hold, and they plan to organize a free, transparent election that will gain the respectability of the world, credibility among Nigerians, then it is in their enlightened self-interest to allow people to exercise their democratic rights.
Okay.
And we cannot be tired of, before I go, we cannot be tired of reminding them that if the PDP government of Jonathan had been so hostile and unaccommodating of opposition, they will not be in power today. So they should remember their legacy, why they behave the way they behave. They already, a Canadian court has described them as a terrorist organization, so but their behavior seems to be supporting this label.
All right. I know I promised 2 questions and we way past that already, but just one more. We can't have this conversation and not talk about Rivers State. Some people have said, well, in the ADC trying to plant its roots in Rivers State could have been affected by the fact that we have a state of emergency and the situation with governance in the state. Now that hopefully the state of emergency would be lifted in about 2 days' time, what does that mean for your party and what does that mean for in your opinion, for members of your party and those in the state that perhaps are looking at the ADC as a viable opposition?
Well, I mean, we are delighted. We condemn the state of emergency in Rivers. We believe it was wrong. We believe it was political rascality. We believe it's an oppression of the democratic rights of the people of Rivers State. It should not have happened. Okay, it has happened. And we believe that we are hopeful that democratic government will be restored in Rivers State. Why Rivers State was singled out for the kind of treatment is not to all, but it's not acceptable because we have worse security situation in other parts of the country and states of emergencies were not declared in those states. So Governor Farah returns, democracy is restored, but we believe that the people of Rivers State will not forget this. And they will know that what was done to them was wrong, was unjust, and they know that it's my hope that this will provide opportunity for ADC in Rivers State to plant its root and mobilize the people to understand that what happened in the state is a dark chapter that ADC is out to combat and ensure that Nigeria follows the path of democracy at all times.
All right. Mr. Bolaji, thank you very much. I know we took much of your time. It wasn't what we agreed. But again, thank you for being benevolent.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
All right. We'll keep in touch. Have a great day. Well, there you heard from the national spokesperson of the ADC, Bolaji Abdullahi, on quite a lot of issues. For those of us who perhaps did not follow the conversation from the start, you can go on Facebook and watch the whole thing all over again. On Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. That's the handle. So go back and watch again, listen to it, and don't forget to drop your comments. Now we go to the phone lines and get your thoughts and reactions. At the rate that we are moving now, do you think the coalition will continue with the ADC, or is there a possibility of going back to form the ADA? My guest has said the ADC is what it's going to be now on forward. It's a concrete, firm decision and everything is already in place. But however, we'd like to know what you think. He's also clarified the court situations and those going to court and all of those with regards to leadership issues. Well, the leadership of the party at the national level is clear. He also had to clarify the situation at the leadership at the state level as well. But now, over to you, 0817 923 0007, 0817 923 0007, or 0817 923 0002. Ida from Nkoro, we'll start with you. Please, let's try to keep it very short and just go straight to the point. Good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're getting the city, although he's not there again. And brother, ADC will take over Nigeria and River State. Because look at the hunger in Nigeria. Come to Agri Road and Creek Road. See how people are picking into green. It's very bad. It has never happened like this before. So I can't open my eyes to go and vote APC again. So I'm pleading the ADC. They should put their hearts together that they will win River State and it has 6 states. Thank you very much. God bless. I remain on the Rebecca from Nkoro. Good morning, my lovely.
Chima from Rimokuta, good morning.
Mr. Femi, good morning. Mr. Femi, at this time now, we have to be doing a politics whereby we will not suppress somebody. If the ADC and the national is intact, have we talked about the ADC in the local, like the world? Because what I would like it to know, politics starts from the world. Now, if you go and do what you're doing in the state or in the national, you've not gotten to the world, you've not gotten it. Now, if we look at what they said, that I said before, that INEC does not have any right to acknowledge any leadership of the party, except by only 2 reasons, which your guests are telling me, but he didn't say the reason. One, by Congress, that is being monitored by INEC itself, or by the court instruction. That is the 2 things. So if you are still maybe warning that they have negotiated in the national, that is not going to hold. They become the out of River State. Ifiemi, the ADC have been an old party, and we have already known the like of Bolaji and Mechi as one of the persons that is not even, let me say, it's not that clear or maybe faithful to himself. So if you look where the ADC in River State actually having problems.
All right. Thank you, Chima. Point made. We have to move on quickly to Echie. Lugard, good morning.
Yeah, my brother Andrew. This is from Echie to you once again. Elder Lugard man. Greet your guest. My brother, I want to thank you. You have spoken very well. You see, ADC have come to stay. ADC is the party that will take Nigeria to the next level. Looking at the calibers of men that are inside, more especially Atiku Abubakar, who has defeated Ifiemi twice. Even the worst part of it is that he defeated him here at Abdullahi Stadium in River State here. And I don't think that Atiku is a put-over politician. And my own leader, is also involved. So many Nigerians. And as I'm talking to you now, some governors are to join the party ADC. I want to say that ADC have come to stay. Even in my own ward here, where I come from, all of us, all of our people, all was 16 I have maybe
all right
to join the ADC.
Okay, Lugard, thank you. 0817 923 0003. Gift in Yenegoa, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
All right, Gift, go on.
Bolaji is not truthful to himself. Even before they took over the reins of ADC at the national level, that party was already riddled with a lot of crisis. It is not them same matter. He's aware of it. If you cannot fix your political party, you've been jumping from one party to another. Bolaji from PDP to APC. You know, he was the Minister of Sports. Some persons don't even know Bolaji Abdullahi. Under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, these were the guys who teamed up and worked against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and brought him down, even after attaining that type of height politically. They have started again. Thank God the owners of the party are in court. All this one is talking about is just shenanigans. I don't see anything coming out from that leadership. They will run. The question you ask about ATA, the other, you just wash out. They are looking for another platform again. Because that very place, the owners will not allow them. Even the person who contested, Ibe Kashiku, I've said it over and over. The only House of Rep member from Kogi State. So what is he saying?
All right.
You cannot fix your own political party. Is it not shameful?
Let's go to Bori. Thank you. Gift Litambari, good morning. 0817-923-0007. Good morning, Litambari.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew. Ifiemi, concerning the question you asked, for me, I know very well that the ADC has come, but they have failed before 2027. The reason being is that the law that they use in climbing up, they've thrown it away. But before I hit on that, I want to ask Ifiemi, I think if I can remember, some few days ago or a week ago, Port asked INEC not to recognize David Mark and Reboshela leadership. I hope I'm on the line.
No, the leadership of INEC recognized David Mark leadership as the authentic leadership of the party, but then some members of the party are still in court trying to overturn that and asking that the court looks into their case and whether or not David Mark merits being chairman, looking at the provisions of their laws.
Okay, but I know very well that David Mark and Arebeshila will not be recognized. Secondly, the reason why they will not be recognized is that, like as I said, that the ladder they use in climbing has been thrown away. Now, the people who hold this party, who were in this party, when these politicians came to join them in this coalition, they decided to institute a constitution that will split away those who were the members of the party and bring in constitution that will not favor even those who have been in the party, who have held the party, suspending the party till they came.
All right, Litambari, because of the time, we have to go to Muriel, but Litambari, because of the time, my guest answered some of the things you're saying here. So if you can, just go on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. You see the whole conversation. Watch it again from the beginning and hear what his response was to what you just said, because I asked him similar question. Muriel from Africa, before we go, good morning.
Thank you, Ifiemi. Good morning.
Yeah.
This is your Africa woman. Well, Ifiemi, we are all happy.
Muriel, I don't know what the problem is, but you're not sounding very clear. I think it's interference from the service provider at your end. If you can reconnect with us before we run out of time, fantastic. But I doubt that would happen. Hello, Muriel. Oh, so sad. Unfortunately, we can't get you. Just if we can take one more call and then we go. We thought Muriel would be the last, but since that didn't work, Thank God Ability says, to be honest, the way ADC will defeat APC and PDAPC and PDP come 2027 general election, it will shock the country. Justice Zori says, why has the police refused to make any comment regarding attacks on ADC members in the Gruta Equerry Council? It is not good for the opposition. Mina So from Okrika, good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ifiemi.
Okay, go on, please.
Yes. Honestly, it will take time. It's very unfortunate that the kind of politics we practice here in Africa, Nigeria, per se. It will take time for you, according to in the words of the former Senate President, Shuba Okadiko, late now, that it will take time to understand the political arithmetic and sagacity